Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play some Minecraft. As you can see, got a little impatient, and this is the aftermath. I did a lot of AFK farming of gunpowder, buttons, and just went crazy. Depending, some of it is low, but I mean, it's a pretty gosh darn good start, and I probably will continue to just in certain places that didn't seem to get enough boom. Yeah, I'll probably at that point do some more AFK farming and of gunpowder to get rid of a good portion of the rest of this. Ooh, hey. But it's a start, and it saves candy. It saves me from having to do a ton more of mining all of it out, because I am getting a tad bit impatient to have the space. And we'll see, I might start with that side. I do have a few things, a few needs, if you will, that need to be taken care of. First and foremost, I really need to expand the storage. And what I think I've decided to do is underneath at the bottom layer of, this is all still way too high, obviously, and compared to what's down there. Didn't quite get this side, so yeah, gonna have to do some more AFK farming for that. But I was fooling myself. I understand this now. I do need a storage system box for every single item. I get that now, because the storage that I have that doesn't go through the storage system drives me nuts. So what I'm gonna do is, as much as this makes me really unhappy, is on this bottom layer, this will become a gigantic storage. But I have to have this cleared out for it to become a gigantic storage. So there's that. The other thing, if you'll notice, I'm eating potatoes. Yes, that's because I accidentally broke a while back my cow steak farm, if you will. I killed one too many cows. Mr. Man, I put those low so that you golems would stop doing this nonsense. Get down there. Stop it. So yes, I only have, hi, go down the chute. I only have one cow now, and one cow does not make a steak farm. My poor, poor, lonely cow. So I need to fix my food issues ASAP. Which brings me to a different project. So we're going to leave this alone. We're going to leave that alone for the Momo. And we are going to start on something else. If you can see, I've done a lot of terraforming. And this I did, I originally was thinking, okay, I don't need to do TNT on this because it really isn't that big of a space. And then I started doing it and I was like, this is a pretty big space. But what we're going to do, as you see, I have made, hold on, let me get up here. I have made a little walkway for my peeps. So this now looks similar to that side, and we'll have to do the little, right now it's all very uniform, but I wasn't sure how far out I wanted it. And then we'll have to do a little bit of terraforming of this as well. But then our peeps can come and take a walk. And now they have a pathway to take a walk all the way over here. And then this will be sort of their end, if you will. They won't be walking any further because Honestly, I'm not quite sure what to do with this part, so I might just make it like a barrier. Like the entire mountain comes fully down on this section. Uh-oh, time to sleep. Get back to my bed. But getting back to the story at hand, I need food. And I do want to make these pins. Hi, let me sleep. Come on. Any time now, Moon. Come on. I know you're coming. Come on. Let me in. Thank you. Um, I want to make the pins bigger. Here, I might as well bring. And so we're going to have the cows here in a nice big space. So then it doesn't look like we're starving the cows. They have their own water source and everything. And then we're going to move the sheep over here, which I might build this out a little bit because the sheep pen right now is a lot of water for a little sheep area. And then I need to still figure out where over here we're going to have chickens and then we're going to have pigs. But all of the animals will be moved on this side. And then we'll probably have some, I might terraform this a little so it's not like this doesn't come in as much, depending on where I put the pigs and the sheep. Hi, it's going to rain. Beautiful. So this might, I haven't decided quite yet, but then we'll have pigs, chicken, and then the houses will fill this entire area. So we'll get more houses over here. And then possibly a good portion of this will then become farmland again. So we'll have farms over here for more of our villagers because let's be honest, the farm we have there would not sustain this many villagers. So we're going to need more. And yes, we'll have more on the other side, but this will then finish out kind of the rest of this minus the mine. I haven't forgot that I want to decorate the mine. I just am not sure how I want to do that just yet. But I'm thinking that the mountain needs to look more like this side where it's sheer and it looks like we carved into the rock versus what it kind of looks like now, which is there's lots of sand and other debris. I think we just tighten it up a bit, which may allow for some villager like stalls and stuff, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But that's the project for today. We're going to build out or at least get the framework for where the houses are all going to go. We're then going to move and rebuild the cow and sheep enclosures over here, which I think, let's see, because I only have so many potatoes because none of the villagers are growing potatoes. So food is going to be an issue. But I think okay, so there's no sand here. So if I poke through, oh, but there was sand there. Did I just screw up? No, because all of this should be, yes, okay. All of this is under a solid block. I just happen to have sand. What I'm trying to see is where do we run into? Hey, look, there's the cow enclosure right here. Beautiful. So what we are going to end up doing at some point, hey, let's do so you don't think, is bringing a cow or two and we'll put them right into their new enclosure. It would be fabulous. That works out beautifully. I wasn't sure where that was, and I'm so proud of myself. Let's just fill all of you. Thank you. And then we'll get our cow farm up and running. So let me do just some figuring out of how many houses, how much do I want this to be farmland? Because I'm thinking, okay, there's a river here, right? That would be farmland versus over there, which is open ocean, right? Somewhere here is brackish water kind of thing. But yeah, how much of this do I want farmland? How much do we want houses? Where are all of these animals going? So with that, be right back once I have some progress made. So I wanted to bring you in on a little bit. Hi folks. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Maybe you just stay right there. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm remaking the uh, cow sort of roof, right? Um, I'm not sure that I want it that high. That seems excessively high, so I might lower it. How many blocks up is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I might lower it by 2. But I generally like that shape, even though it's probably not close to what the shape was before. But the reason I brought you back is I was thinking, okay, well, I want to make some variation. So I started with this jungle block, right? So I was like, oh, that's probably closest to oak. And you can kind of see that the jungle block is visible for sure at a distance. But I was wondering if it was like too orange. So then I was like, well, let me look up, color blocks kind of thing. I was like, what about bamboo? But as you can see, bamboo really sticks out. The birch was next. Kind of see the birch sort of blends in, but not really. Like it also sticks out. Makes jungle the true winner. But the thing I'm debating about now is the jungle is so dark. Wondering if the entire thing should be jungle, right? When we built those, I didn't really have a good access to a lot of jungle trees. Now I do, because it's just over there, over there. So I'm wondering if orange of the jungle, given how orangey, the houses are to begin with, wouldn't fit better overall, and then have the wood as sort of the accent color. But yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, jungle's like the way to go. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this half, right? And then I'll leave this half the oak. So I'll switch those back to oak and then accent with jungle. And then on the other side, right now it's all oak. I'll make all jungle with accents and we'll see which side I like better. All right, I should take care of you're just going to be in my way. I don't want you in my way. I have enough problems of my own. Thank you very much. Yep, you were just waiting. You were very patient, though. I'm so glad that you were waiting for me to kill you. That just makes it so much nicer. There we go. And with that, I got another bad omen. Hey, a bad omen 5. All right. Let me do some more work. But this is the basic outline of the cow pen. And then I'm pulling in this a little bit so that when I make the sheep pen, that I can make the roof a little bit better. And then I just put up the walls for right now so the sheep can't get out when I do move them. But let me go sleep and do some adjustments and we'll see what wins. BRB. All right, so there's the original side with the splashes of jungle wood. I've taken out all the other nonsense. And I think I'm warming up to the jungle wood side though. I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that makes the oak really pop out. But I don't know, not sure how else to do that. But here's the reason why I am preferring, even though the oak kind of bothers me, here's the reason why I'm kind of preferring it. When I go here and I look at it from underneath against the, take a step back against this whiteness or beige, like a beige maybe. It's like an off-white maybe. The sandstone color, right? That jungle wood side pops way more than the oak side. The oak side just kind of blends a bit more than I'd like, whereas the jungle wood really pops it. Oh, and the other thing I did, hey cat, the other thing I did is I did drop it about 3 blocks, and I do like that better. I still like the height of it, which is more true, but I not as tall, which I think I like better. And then what I'm going to do, so I'm gonna rip out, I'm gonna make this side mirror that side, redo this all over. And then this will come out about this far, and then we'll do like 2 rows up to the top to still have that open area for the cows. We might bring this over a little bit more so that it's open over that way. And then, yeah, and then the back water side will just be open, right? Just be there. And then the general idea is finish up the gate, and then obviously we're going to move some of this, like we'll make it green around the water. That just makes sense. And then there'll be, like the other pen is, coarse dirt and regular dirt, like the cows are stomping on it, right? And then instead of other side, where we just have, I think all we have in there is water right now. Yeah. There we go. This one. So all we have like is the watering hole. We'll have like hay bales, right? Instead of just, so it'll be some greenery. Obviously it'll be green underneath shade because that makes sense. And then some green and dirt and coarse dirt mixed in on the ground, and then we'll get our food production going, because now I'm eating cooked salmon because I don't have anything else. So once I get all the cows settled, I am keeping the general look of the, because I do like the cob the bleh, brain work, mossy cobble with the tuft, which now we can throw in some of that new moss block from the pale area, because I think that will go really, really nicely with this and break up a little bit of color. And we'll build that over there. And yeah, and then we'll probably, I need to still figure out pigs and chicken, right? Got a general idea of where the cows are going to go and the sheep. I'm thinking, yeah, pigs, chicken, somewhere over here, right? So that the path of walking here is, we're walking, we got cows, we got pigs, we got chicken, and then we've got the sheep here, right? The chicken will be happy because I'll give them like a little water area. I will have to cordon off, right? Because they just need like a little pond. Otherwise, my chicken will be gone. They won't be with me. And it'll be very sad because I will be. Those are hard fought chicken, let me tell you about right now. But yeah, so that's the next steps, and I'll see you back once we get there. Alrighty. After much work, the animals have been moved. So let's take a gander. We completed, don't mind these sands real quick. We completed the the barn. It's not a barn, the cow pen area. And no, you are in the wrong area. You're gonna die. I do not want you over here. All right, so we've got their nice little shaded area. We've got their water. We've got, muddy areas because they come up to drink a lot. I gave them a tree. This is what grew. Okay, we'll work with it. It's fine. But overall, and then this in the middle, when I researched how you feed cows, all of them had like the barrels of hay that are, basically enclosed in some sort of metal structure. And my guess is, because I didn't research too much, let's be honest, is because then this way the hay stays intact because they can only fit their nose in so far to eat, and then it doesn't get strewn all over the place. All in all, very happy. And then underneath the moss is light so that hopefully, if I did my job right, nothing will spawn here at night, including the lights on the actual structure as well. So we'll see. The pig pen has been completely redone. So before, the pig pen was just sand and their bedding. Well, now their bedding is a little bit bigger. I did some research. We gave them a mud sow, SORR, sow, basically place for them to roll around in the mud underneath some shade. Then apparently they do need lots of green grass, which we might let's decorate this grass a little because they really, throw some grass around, make it look lively. Make it look lived in but lively. And then they will also need a place for water and a place for you to put their food. Though they can forage on the ground as well. So that's the pig pen got an upgrade for sure. And then we have a whole bunch of these. I need to get. I took back my moss, so I need to get my moss cover there to not break the illusion. But we've got a whole bunch of lights underneath, and ironically, I can jump up and over. So this is the most accessible pen out of all of them, but the pigs cannot. I tested it. They apparently need more space than just these little angles. The chicken coop. We actually built a proper coop. Now, fun fact about chickens that I didn't know. Apparently, oh my gosh, you guys are all really happy. Apparently, chickens don't actually bathe in water. They do dust baths like chinchillas. So dirt baths. So every couple of days they need a patch of dirt where they can just roll around in the dirt and be all happy about it. I gave them a nice tree. Originally I had this a lot bigger, but we gave them just a little water because we know that Minecraft chickens like going into the they like going into the water and flipping around, even though regular chickens do not. And then we gave them an actual coop, unlike before. And so inside their coop, they have their little chicken dens, basically, where they would sleep. And then they have their little, I guess they have a natural mechanism where they need to be off the ground. Makes sense, predators, all that. So to use both light and as a good way for the chickens to stand on top of them, we've got a couple of those. And then you also can trick baby chicks because they can't usually get onto the higher perches that the normal chickens can. So little chicks, you put in a ladder of sorts so that they can jump on the rungs and still be up off the ground. And then you have your place where they poop, and you've got some, dry bedding. And yeah, so and then the chicken coop itself has ways to air out if it gets too hot as well. So yeah, the chicken's got an upgrade for sure. And then last but not least, we have our sheep. Sheep aren't as picky, but we put some glow lichen. Oh, I forgot we put the glow lichen over here. But I'm going to probably leave. I might take this one out. It looked pretty dark when I was looking here before. Definitely have some spaces where they go into the water. Them, like the cows, have some sort of structure usually for their hay, like this. They're all supposed to have dry bedding, but I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna put in the bedding or not because these are free range sheep. We're gonna put some grass down though. Uh, Actually, now's a good time to see. Yeah, we just need a little bit of grass, right? Uh, and then we redid the rock wall, which I probably will continue this all the way around because I really do like the way this looks. And I added, so there's a little gravel, and then here is the new pale. Oh no, where did it go in my inventory? The pale moss block. So, which also looks very nice on that wall. Yeah, I think. Oh, this is a little dark over here. Maybe I'll have to. Then they get their own little shed. But yeah, so I'll have to work on the light levels. There's probably one that needs to be maybe right here. But yeah, in the meantime, so now that the animals are all situated, let's take a quick sleep. We have scaled out where all the houses are, and man, I still need to take down the chicken coop, but there are a lot of houses going to go in this space. These bigger areas, I'm going to make like have maybe a tree or a fountain, just like a nice little communal area because it just didn't work out as well. Um, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of new houses for sure. And then when we get around here, this will become, there'll be like a little path, but then it'll also be farmland like we have on the other side. So this will be all farmland, all wheat, because our villagers cannot be trusted with anything else. And so then there'll be wheat back here. So I will do, because this is going to take a lot of grass. And this all took a ton of grass, but I really like how it turned out. And it looks more nice for the animals too. So this is going to take a lot of grass, and this will take a lot of blocks to build out. So yeah, we're going to do that next time. There's only so many hours in the day, but this will look like a proper. And then the other nice thing is now all the animal noises are over in the corner. So the only time I need to hear the animals is when I need to be over there, right? But thank you all for watching. Tell me what you think about the pens. I tried to make them realistic, but not like overly so, right? There is some use to them. But I am really happy with the way they turned out. And I like there's some trees there, there's some foliage. It doesn't look like we're, a slaughterhouse kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm interested to hear what you think, and I will see you all next time.